There you go. Work.
Peace and blessings. It's daggone Friday. We in the spot. I got my brothers. I got the legendary M1, and I got the brother with all of the goddamn sword knowledge. We got the Samurai Kennels in the building. Hey, y'all brothers, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yo, M1 Samurai. What's happening?
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Dre over at Samurai Kennels as well. What's up, my brothers?
Blessings, blessings. Hey, man, it's the spot. It's Friday. Hey, moving forward, we go ahead and transition. We go ahead and rock out on Monday. We go turn it to Monday Madness. You know what I'm saying? Masculine Monday, Monday Madness. You know what I'm saying? We go create a poll and we go let the people decide the direction of the name of the show. But we go rock out on Monday because we have some good brothers, a lot of good brothers who are doing good work on Fridays, and we don't want to impede on their dates and their times. So we go do Monday. I think it's most advantageous for myself. I'm stepping, I'm grinding. You know what I'm saying? It's we trying to build up a legacy for ourselves. So Monday is probably going to be a better day for myself. So we're looking at probably doing like some stomp down shit and doing a back to back Monday, Tuesday type day. But yeah, y'all tap in. Monday Madness, Masculine Monday. We go create a poll. Y'all let me know what y'all think that the name should be. But man, we freestyling tonight. We just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Been a whole heap of shit going on in these YouTube streets. We ain't really go delve too deep into them, but I'm gonna let the brothers really cook on just how they foreseeing the future. And we're gonna slide to Brother Samurai, man. Come on, man. Just and anything that's on your spirit, man. Drop that gospel.
Hey, bro. It's been an amazing week. We scratched hard into it, man. And for me personally, futuristically speaking, and going into the future, I'm always gonna trust my brother's counsel. And one of the overarching concepts of this week is just teamwork and like how can you work together? Because what I'm seeing is a lot of brothers don't know how to support another brother and still maintain their masculinity. And like the brother Soul was saying, there's a lot of feminine energy in the game, but we're trying to show you how to be real men. I gotta give a shout out to my brother Soul and my brother M1 because little do they know, but they have both done things in the last week that have taught me something. I'm gonna give you an example. They better be mad at me, but we just cooking, man. So yesterday we were talking, man, and the brother Soul was giving guidance without even knowing he was giving guidance, where we were talking about how we address our children and certain things you say to your child, the way you frame and capture a message can affect that child's psyche. Now I'm not gonna go too far into our conversation beyond that, but he knows what I'm talking about. And then for my brother M1, whenever there's some straightening needs to be happen, you have to be man enough to do that straightening. A transgression was made. My brother made the correction in the appropriate manner, and it grew everybody from the panel in a major way. So I just want to say personally, thank y'all. And that's in the future. That's all I'm trying to do with my specific channel is to give examples of how to man up, because a lot of guys aren't bitch ass in this. They just don't have the right handler or the right OG in their pocket to show them what a man's supposed to do in the right situation. Straight like that.
Well said. M1.
Well, shit, man. Yeah, like he said, this week was interesting, and I couldn't put it no better than Dre did. It's just I see it's a lot of people more than I thought and gonna come more direct than I even thought on the divide and conquer situation. I learned that even with this situation that we got going on amongst ourselves, even though we just really getting everything going, folks is already intimidated, man. And it's gonna show his head every time. So I accept it for what it is. As far as the future going, that ain't gonna stop us from making our moves, man. I got so much better stuff on my mind. I'm not even gonna dwell on that situation or those type of situations. I got too much other stuff going on in my head, man, and in my life that I'm moving forward with to make our situation, our kennel, everything we want it to be. So I ain't finna let nothing stop that. That's what I see in the future. I see just progressing and growing to be what exactly we want it to be. But at the same time, I always got to keep in mind there's a lot of people that don't want to see this. They don't. They don't really want to see the Samurai Kennel situation whatsoever. If they do, I don't think they want everybody involved that's involved. Because saying that is because they can't they can't handle a kind brother the way they want to in this situation. You see what I'm saying? My brother Dre is one of the kind hardest people I know, man. The bro got a lot of compassion. He got a lot of understanding, bro. And he get everybody a fair shot, bro. You know, that's a good thing. A lot of those qualities I don't have. But at the same time, I can't let folks take advantage of that. And that's why I say if they do even do those that do half-ass want to see it, they may not want to see it with all parties involved. It ain't pointing no fingers. It's just I feel that they are upset that they can't handle and point the situation in the direction that they want to because it's too strong. And the people that are involved are strong-minded people, and we do got each other's backs. So I see the future brightly. I see everything. I see success, man. I see our families doing good, and I see us. Everybody is thriving and happy, bro. That's what I see. All behind samurai shit. All behind the samurai kennel thing, bro. It's already opened up doors. It's already an enlightened thing, bro. It's bringing joy, man, where there was none. A feeling of meaning and shit like that. So it's all positive vibes dealing with the samurai thing, and I'll be down if I let something stop it. I'm gonna rock it till the wheels fall off, man. I'm more than happy with the situation. I'm just, oh man, I'm just so thankful, man. I'm glad.
No doubt, no doubt. Well said, brother. Well said. Let me give a quick shout out to the brothers that slid through like a drive through. We got Tony M in the building. We got Debonair Bullies in the building. We got RBKK, my brother Rose in the building. You know what I'm saying? We got John Kramer in the building. Hey, salute to y'all brothers. Appreciate y'all. And make sure y'all share the link. You know what I'm saying? And when you enter the building, elbow drop the piss out that like button. Old school status. WWF, not WWE, WWF. Get nasty with it. You feel me? I appreciate y'all brothers. You know what I'm saying? We're getting these numbers up. It's slow progression, but it's all momentum. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate all my day ones since so this all love. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all get y'all channels cracking. I'm in there. I'm in the building. Front center stage. You already know. So I appreciate y'all brothers.
Heck yeah, man.
Salute
Shout out to the
chat.
chat.
Salute the
Shout out to the
chat.
chat. Yes, sir.
Hey, I love the true supporters, man. So I'm keeping notes. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is the Shogun Army right here. So I'm keeping notes. All of the channels when the brothers go on live, I'm in there like an index card. I know who the trio ones is. You know what I'm saying? So when the Motherfuckers come through, you know what I'm saying? They posing like they rocking with the Shogun. Nah, we striking y'all. Guess what? This katana right here is made out of nothing but mahogany steel. And guess what? That motherfucker sliced through bogus motherfuckers like butter.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Facts.
sir. Yeah,
Uh,
man, when something's strong and everybody believing in it, man, you can't tear it down, bro.
hey, so let me ask y'all brothers this perspective, the evolution of what the APBT is. How do we create or how do we keep and refine the blood dealing with the circumstances of our reality today?
Hmm. You want to touch on that first, Dre, or you want me to go ahead?
Hey, go ahead, cook first, M1.
Well, me personally, what I'm gonna do, and the steps that I've taken already and preserving it, I'm getting the hell out the way, and I'm going deep off in the woods, man, where I can have my dogs. If I want them to run free, I ain't got neighbors to complain about. They can get as much exercise, and we can make as much noise and just bark and be happy without all the bullshit. I'm in my little piece of the world for being my guys to keep our kennel strong, to preserve the bloodline, man. We want to be able to have these dogs 10 years, 15 years, 20 years from now, if the Lord will. So I'm getting out the way. It's already in the works. And I'm not going to miss the city shit at all. I'm gonna be more than happy to get back in the country, man. So, yeah, that's the step that I'm taking. And, that's where the big yard will be. And that's already in the making, like I said. We've already taken steps as a collective, as a family to make that happen. So, like I said, with something strong, you can't tear it down. We gonna make it.
No doubt, no doubt. Let me pose the question a little different for you, brother Samurai. Um, what are some tasks that we can place our dogs in to get some of the attributes that classically we would look for? You know what I'm saying? What are some great sporting and events that we could do for family wise to preserve the blood? You know what I'm saying? We pushing the dogs in the great light, but we also doing our due diligence to do our best, even though because we know we can't do the dogs the traditional way. So, in your opinion, what are some steps or some things that we can do to rock in a direction to where we are getting the best out of our dogs and doing it the right way? Hey, hold on, before I go there, hey, bless to you, brother Debonair. Hey, man, we appreciate the support, brother. And you got to rock out with us on Wednesdays. Samurai Kennels, you will see a link every Tuesday on my page. Y'all go to my community. It will be a live link to Samurai Kennels. And wow, man, you guys will get a plethora of information from all of my brothers from the Shogun Army. We got brother M1, we got brother Samurai Kennels, we got brother 601, we got brother Big A, we got brother JT. Hey man, the Shogun Army is deep. We talking about close to 100 years worth of information and experience. So y'all tap in. And not only that, this is just a catalyst, you know what I'm saying? Because we building men right here. Brother Samurai, go ahead and cook.
All right, so there's a couple of things that I view that are as close to real test as possible. But the one thing that I would say stands out, and I think most men that deal with these dogs would say that hog hunting is probably the most visceral way to check a dog's drive. It's not going to check necessarily gameness, but it's going to check a prey drive, and it's going to put them in a dangerous situation where you can really kind of test their metal on that. So I would say hog hunting is one.
Let's break it down. What is visceral for people who don't? Let's break it down to the common denominator. Let's go to a brother who has a very low vocabulary. What is visceral?
All right, so this is not going to be a Merriam-Webster's definition, like 1, 2, or 3. But what it is I'm going to give you contextually how I use the visceral just now. So in a visceral sense, it's typically without understanding why they're doing something or without having logic, they just do it. So in a game dog situation where two dogs are scratching in the traditional sense, they would be visceral. It would be an innate the inside thought of them is just to naturally be animal aggressive. So the animal aggression portion is there for hog hunting, and the potential for serious bodily injury is there for hog hunting. The difference between a hog hunt and the traditional combat is, one, there's no agreed upon weight, but two, the hog does not understand that it's in a situation there's an opening for the animal to run, and three, there's no scratching or no need to go back into the animal once contact has been made. So the sense of hunting is, you start, you finish, and that's it. Whereas in the traditional sense, you would not be checking pure athleticism or finish, but you're going to be checking the desire or will to stay there. That's going to be the gameness. Whereas in the hunt, you're just looking for that drive to finish or that drive to hold on until you can finish it, and execute. It's just a dumb execution at that point. And I would say that's the biggest difference in that. And that's why I use the term visceral. It's just a blind, insane reason to do something, to do it and finish it, as opposed to understanding why you're doing it.
Well said, brother. Well said. I just wanted to encompass from that focal point. And yeah, man, you hit the nail on the head. Hey, salute to you, brother Tony M. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, it's Friday. How y'all brothers feeling, man? How's the week been treating you?
So I'm gonna say right now that this week it's been a good week. This is my last week in San Antonio, y'all. So come next week, I'll be hit or miss on a lot of our shows, and I'm gonna try to do a bunch of pre-recorded things. But I can't say anything. It's just been a blessed week, man. A blessed week on my behalf.
Yeah, same here. I really can't complain. Everything been going in the right direction. So it's been a good week for me as well.
Man, beautiful, beautiful. For myself, blessed week. Hard at work, man. The grind is serious. One thing I'm gonna say, the last 6 months has taught me so much resiliency and to rely upon things that you might not deem being a man, a masculine man, as a skill. When you interface with the average American, excuse me, the average American, you find out how much you got in your tool bag. So, man, it's been a blessed, productive week. Exhausting, but productive. And when I got production above anything, that's a beautiful thing. Outside of focus, outside of production, focus is the most important thing. And focus is always on my children. You know what I'm saying? Focus is on my children. The same focus I apply on my children, I apply it on my dogs. You know what I'm saying? So focus and that resiliency, to get in the trenches, that hard work, that ethic. If you got those things as a man, that's a recipe for a monster. And we talking about, when we say a monster, we talking about wealth right there. Brother, oh man, you moving to North Carolina in about a week? Definitely active. Yes, sir. Hey man, I was just out there in North Carolina today, brother. I went up to Concord and I had to shoot through the Carolinas to make my way up to Jersey. Automatic. Um,
Yeah, man. What part of the Carolinas you moving to?
hey, Shells, let us know what part of the Carolinas you moving to. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man. Health wise, hey, anything y'all brothers tapping into on the health tip? Because we all getting elder. You know what I'm saying? Anything y'all brothers tapping into to where you want to? Hey, Concord. I was in Concord today on my mama. I was in Concord today. I delivered in Concord. I got a sister warehouse, Shells. I don't know what type of work you delving in, but yeah, lock in with me. Yes, sir. Anything, y'all brothers, remedies, anything, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That you can throw to a brother who's in the mid to late 30s, early 40s, you know what I'm saying? Come on,
Hey,
let's do it.
let me ask y'all about this, man, because I'm on the front end of something different, and I want to get into it, and it's 2 points, and I'll make it real quick. The first point is I'm getting a juicer as soon as I get to Tucson, because I've been reading and listening to people talk about H3O. Now, mind you, we always talk about H2O, hydrogen dioxide, but
Co-
the hydrogen trioxide is supposed to be like the uh, kind of like a life water, like you can only get it from berries and some fruit. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because it's supposed to have not just alkaline to it, but antioxidants that you cannot get from any other food source, and it's supposed to be rejuvenating, good for your libido, and good for a lot of other things in the body, man. So that's the move that I'm trying to get on right now is that juicing and finding out if this actually has benefit to it.
Coconut water, daggone watermelon, the actual juice from the rind in the watermelon, that's that H3O. That watermelon is supposed to be a super libido. So there is some truth to that.
All right, for sure, for sure. Then what y'all know about that sea moss?
Yeah, I didn't want to delve into that. I try to keep certain things to myself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sea moss. Yeah, I ain't never delved in no dealing with no sea moss.
So
I
like,
wouldn't
so
know.
like, hey, my bad, M1. So like, I hate to put you on the spot, man, but can you give us some game on the sea moss? Because these are things that I've been introduced to by family members, but I haven't done my own personal research on it.
Well, I will tell you this: sea moss is a super mineral enriched vegetation. I couldn't tell you the amount of minerals that it carries or and vitamins. I couldn't tell you that because I don't have a periodic table in front of me. I know it's a very enriched mineral source and vitamin source. The problem is, are you getting it from a wild source or a farm raised source? So these are all different issues. Now, let's say hypothetically, y'all forgive me. Excuse me. I'm a little young. I've been up since 2 a.m. Yesterday. If you are dealing with a farm raised uh, sea moss, right? You can grow it yourself.
Yes.
To make
Yes.
certain steps. You know what I'm saying? And it has to be curated over time where you locking in, but you can grow it yourself, right? But you talking about it, this is a very mineral and vitamin rich source of food. So I'm all for sea moss when it's coming from the right conditions. And same thing across the board. I'm all for, like, I love lamb. I stopped eating beef and I'm a lamb connoisseur. But because a lot of livestock is eating from, you know what I'm saying, farm induced foods. Unless we raising them ourselves, ultimately we still eating the same poison. So
Yep.
that's my focal point is getting it from a good source. If we locked in and focus on a source, and the purpose of the Shogun Army is to lean on brothers, and I believe we're gonna have sisters in the army. You know what I'm saying? Where we can lean on each other and we can heal each other and we can build up our animals to ultimately to where we become self sufficient. You know, I don't need a rifle. I got some of the baddest working bulldogs that can get on a 300-400 pound hog, and I jug that joker.
Yes, sir.
Facts. Hey, so I got a question I want to throw out. This is a grenade. I'm gonna throw it to you two brothers as well as the chat. And that question is this. The word I'm gonna use is anecdotal. I'm gonna give my interpretation of what I mean by that, but it's very, very basic. For our conversations so that they flow a little bit easier, is it cool if we just give anecdotal evidence on some of these topics? And what that means is anecdotal is not necessarily based upon like the research, but it's based upon a person's experience, i.e.,
Look,
Brother M1 was talking to me, and we were talking about man. I'm trying to give it because I want to give a good example so y'all kind of know what I'm talking about to chop it up with. But man,
just say Jordan. Go with Jordan.
say Jordans.
Yeah, the shoes, Jordans.
All right, so I'll give you an example. All right, so there used to be this website called Goon B2B, right? Now on Goon B2B, they had different quality Jordans, all the way from like just replicas that had several defects when you saw them in person that people were wearing like rap videos, and then they had like all the way up to like store quality, like authenticators would have a hard time telling the difference between these knockoffs and the real Jordans. Now, anecdotal evidence would mean I can't prove that, but I've seen them side by side with the real thing, and with my own personal interpretation of it, it's real to me. However, I don't have any meter, like there's no regulation other than what I'm saying to you to make it realistic. I.e., I could exaggerate based on my emotions or feelings, but I did see this happen from my own personal experience. That's anecdotal evidence. All right. Basically, any witness you see in court, they're giving anecdotal evidence because they're giving their own perspective. But unless they have a camera with you on camera or hard evidence, it's anecdotal at best.
Well said, brother M1.
Shit, that's cool with me. If that's how y'all gonna put it, I'm all right with it. To answer the question you was asking, Dre.
For sure. So are
Um,
you good with that? And also I want to ask the chat that too, because we can keep it really like tight in on the facts or whatever. But also for the purposes of storytelling, the art of storytelling, a lot of times our OGs, they would exaggerate the stories a little bit. However, the overall theme or the overall like moral they were trying to teach you was still the same.
yeah, I look at anecdotal. Am I saying, brother? Correct me if I'm saying that incorrect. But the way I look at it is, it's perspective along with the experience. Because my
Yes.
experience can dictate what the fact is. My experience could be a very small percentage. It isn't the overwhelming numeratic perspective. You know what I'm saying? If I went through a said small experience that was incredibly horrific, that isn't the precedent. It doesn't set the standard.
Yes,
So
sir.
look
Yes,
at
sir.
anecdotal versus a statistic, and that's really what the most people live on a anecdotal perspective. They look at what they've experienced or people who are close to them who have experienced what they've gone through. But that isn't the standard. And that goes to, we had a conversation earlier, good brother, where I spoke on the fact that common sense is at a low brow. So if anybody comes to me and they preface any statement in saying that, oh, that's common sense, well, I already know you were done. Because to say that something is common sense is on a low brow. If you not, if you and see, this is the overstanding of tapping into yourself to realizing that to say something as simple as that's common sense is so subpar in the day that we live in. And you are mounting your statements to that mean you don't value what you think and what you believe in, your stance. You got to understand that and say that something as simple as this, tap into your good sense. And we stand on that over here on my side of the street. Good sense. And when you speak on common sense, you on some goofy time, your bad senses. You being a lowbrow. And I'm gonna stop it at that. Go ahead, brother M1.
Shit. I was always taught using common sense. Like you say, damn, you ain't got common sense, boy, or you ain't got good sense. God gave a go. But there's always a different way to put something. There's always a different way to deliver a message. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I can agree with that. Good sense. That's cool too. Um, you gotta be able to adjust. Just because you've been doing one thing and you used to doing one thing a certain way doesn't mean that it can't be done better. You can't do it better because you can. Just like I say, I was used to, hey, that same saying, that common, excuse me, that common sense thing. So yeah, I'm used to it. My folks used they country, they like that, they talk like that. But that's a better way of saying it. Tap in with your good sense. So I like that. I can rock with that, man. Makes sense to me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's the perspective that I disseminate to my children. Um,
Yeah.
I hear common sense. But when I hear people focus on things that they deem as common sense, I'm like, that's really low brow or low standard level of just thinking. And I just remember just from the early 90s, the shift, it's a major shift in energy, major shift. It's so many soy milk males that are walking around and posed as men. The shit is disgusting.
Boy, you ain't
It,
lying.
it is disgusting, brother. A motherfucker will get up on you, around you, and act like they're a goddamn bulldog. But these motherfuckers is some Similac ass Springer Spaniels.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now let me ask you a question. If you used to pulling them types card, how do you what is a better way to deal with it other than that? Because I be confused. Because they do pop up around you and in the midst of you like that, capping like they're a real bulldog till you pull that card. So if a man's only used to just pulling cards and checking, power checking shit, what's a
I
better
power,
way to do that?
I power trick. I look how a man, how he interface with a woman. Because normally I just don't open up to motherfuckers who, what I'm saying, and excuse my vernacular, good brothers, but I normally don't just interface and allow myself to be available to brothers unless, what I'm saying, they within arm's reach. But if I'm up under or around you, I got to see how you interface on a daily basis with your counterpart. And
Um,
okay, go ahead, brother.
no, 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 no. I was just saying back in return with that, like, as you were saying, they will present themselves around you as if they this and if they that.
Mm-hmm.
And it does happen. It does. You
Yep.
know, I've seen that here just recently, a couple days ago. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But if you used to just dealing with that type of shit one way, by pulling their car when they do that shit, or power checking them when they do that shit. What is a better way to deal with those type of situations with those type of people?
Hey, I'm gonna
It
tell you,
gotta
bro.
be a better way.
Only thing you can do is listen to your instincts. And my instincts is based around the foundation of masculinity, right? So I have a set standard of things that I look for in men. So I have a clear distinguish between men and males. And I got a clear distinguish between bitches and women. And I stand on that.
Right.
And I look at
Yeah.
because unless I can pause, put my hands on you, be close enough to you to interface with you on a daily basis, to lock in, really pontificate, build bridges. You know what I'm saying? We all gambling at the end of the day. We building relationships over a period of time. Don't you know what I'm saying? I can only really lock arms with a brother or sister and we build and we really talk, have them true conversations is in the physical. But what you can show me is your consistency. So those are the things that I'm locking in on. And the overwhelming thing is in the newer age is that when we go through stuff, we have a flaw in us to where we have to talk about it. And guess what? A bitch ass male, man, whatever you want to call that motherfucker, he got to talk, he got to get it off of him because he got the spirit of a bitch in him.
Yeah, Dre, what you can you give me some feedback on that? Like you say, those type come around you, and they at some point in time you're gonna have to deal with them in your presence, and they're gonna be around you with that fake hoe shit. But when you
Yeah,
just used to checking motherfuckers, power checking motherfuckers for doing that and pulling their card, it got to be a better way. Because the reason I'm asking, bro, is because I'm caught in between of I'm only used to power checking motherfuckers and pulling their car for coming around me with oh shit, but it got to be a better way, and I don't know how to deal with that because I feel like as a man, men shouldn't present each other in each other's presence no other way other than being men. So the respect factor is the must. Anything else, bro, is like blatant disrespect and a disregard for your manhood. So instead of me looking at type of shit like that, there gotta be a better way. And I'm asking because I wanna know. Like, I don't I say to myself a lot because of shit like that for those reasons. And now that I'm coming back out and I'm active and things like that. For the most part, I've met nothing but men with respect for one another.
I'm
And
gonna throw
for the time, because it's gonna happen, I'm gonna run into these motherfuckers again. Instead of me fucking power checking the shit out of them,
no
pulling
no.
their fucking card, is there another motherfucking way that you suggest? You know what I'm saying that I can handle that shit?
Ooh,
Well,
let me get a. So what's up? Hold on. What's up? So
okay, go ahead, brother. Go
all
ahead.
right, yeah. So brother Tony, I saw your comment, bro, and I haven't forgot you, but my brother asked me a really good question, man, and I've had a lot of time to think on this one specifically. And so in one, I'm gonna start off like this. Well, first off is power checking them if they men is almost not required. And so I'm gonna use my the samurai analogy is something I use with us as men today. But just keep in mind that this is what I expect or what I expect moving forward in the future is. All right. So the samurai had a code they called Bushido. So there was an understanding. Even if I didn't know it, even if a samurai didn't know another samurai, they had a specific code that they all followed, which was I ain't gonna say they common sense, but they good sense. That's how they distinguish themselves from the common folk. All right. And so men have a code. Now, the common folk or the fodder or what I call the chattel don't have a code. They don't have no commonalities. They don't know when they overstep their boundaries. And the difference between those who can be saved and those that cannot be saved is when you are made aware that you have had a transgression, a person with the propensity or the ability to be saved or to grow from that situation, that person, once they're made aware, will either show remorse, shame, or guilt. All right. So I'll give you an example. A brother says some slick shit to you and you check him. If that brother fires back, because some guys don't understand it in the moment when they fire back. It might be 2 or 3 days before they fire back, but that brother is going to try to apologize. even if for the wrong reasons, even if he's a manipulator or a narcissist, he's gonna try to apologize because he sees value in what you did for him, whether it's good or bad, right? He's gonna want to revisit that situation. But a motherfucker that cannot be saved, a samurai would behead them on the spot. On the spot. Oh, there's no there. You know what? You do realize I got this 3 shaku, this 3-foot blade on me, and you was dumb enough to pull that shit anyways. You guys to go.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
And in today's society, bro, if this is on a social media game, then you have to, just like they got social media jail, then we have to socially execute a mug. You know what I'm saying? Now they can have seppuku harakiri, or they can say your head snap smooth the fuck off. And in the future, once you get an hey sir, I have a sword on me, or hey bro, hey, I don't think you should go on this road, and they decide to go on that road, behead their ass. That's facts. Verbally. Let me say it. Verbally, this is not to be misconstrued with physically assaulting somebody. Brother,
we'll see. We'll see. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say checking mean verbally. Power checking mean power checking a motherfucker physically. You see what I'm saying? So I'm trying to learn different from that, because that's what I was raised up around strictly. If you coming amongst some men with total disregard and disrespect, that's a violation. A motherfucker gonna check you and power check you. They're gonna pull your cord. And I figure like there gotta be a better way, because everybody don't do that. But when you stuck on that for a motherfucker being in direct violation, it got to be something different, a different type of way to deal with blatant disrespect in your presence, period.
Diplomacy.
There's gotta be a different way. Because like I say, we don't go looking for nothing but shit. You're gonna run into shit, whether you're looking for it or not. And this week we ran into some shit that had me just like, well, why a motherfucker want to put us up under the sole of their boot? Why a motherfucker trying to lure boy us and just coming at us with total disregard, like we just ain't fucking men? You see what I'm saying? Hey, that's that. I mean, I did what I did to handle it the way I did, and y'all say it was appropriate, but just don't seem right to me, because I feel like the motherfucker stole on me and ran. You see what I'm saying? So y'all got. I'm gonna say it like this: y'all got better outlook on shit than I do. That's why I'm asking y'all this type of question. I'm stuck in the old school state of mind. So when I ask y'all these things, is because I need to learn how to tolerate it in this day and age, in these times of day. Everything ain't like it used to be. You see what I'm saying? And you can't treat things as if so. If it done progressed into something else other than what it was, whether it be for good or bad, you gotta learn how to deal with it. So in this case, I'm looking at my little brothers and I'm asking my little brothers, what is the best motherfucking way to do?
Well, I'm gonna
that
say
right there.
there is no best way to do it. We have to internalize, tap into each other, because ultimately, at any stage or any point, we can find fault. You know what I'm saying? We can find fault in Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. I'm talking about great brothers. And to delve into what Tony M said, he said, I can't give anybody any advice. I stay to myself, out the way, in the woods, and having to submit to little authority as possible. I'm with you, brother.
That's how I am. But now that I'm stepping back and I'm dealing with people, I'm dealing with the public, because of what I do, what we got going on. I know that the situations can't be. I know that the situations can't be handled like that from a professional level, and I'm trying to prepare myself before some shit like that happen. And me taking it the wrong way, or dealing with it the only way I know how to deal with it, knowing that this is not the proper way to deal with it.
I'm gonna employ you right now, brother. That's what I'm gonna do. Hey, yes, sir. Tony M. He says, staying to the old school state of mind. These niggas is crazy out here. Absolute fact. Um,
I
across
know that for sure.
across the board, human beings are crazy, brother. Between the toxins in the air and our water and our food, you know what I'm saying? The amount of stress that we deal with, we are at a all-time high. You talk about global warming and everything. Well, the way to raise your core temperature, an easy way to do it is to stress you out. And if we understand, if you get a group of people and you have their core temperatures raised, guess what? Their thermal temperature raised. Uh-oh. We talk about a high dense population of people. Uh-oh. What does that thermal temperature do? It rises. And then we're talking about a way to cool them. Oh, guess what? Machinery has to cool them. We ain't gonna delve too deep into that. But we looking at we have taken out a huge part of what it is to be masculine. And I tried to hint at that earlier, and that was diplomacy, the art to be diplomatic. Diplomacy is war without guns. If I can find a way or focus on a detrimental focal point of what I see as a chink in your armor, then I can guess what I can rule you without ever having to ever be in any type of shed of blood. That's the focal point. He said, I love this crazy shit. Make me feel like the Joker after. That nigga Ram is crazy.
Nah, but I'm just saying, and the thing of it is, though, SP, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Ram do too, nigga. How we was raised, man. Blatant disrespect. You getting violated, right? You know, straight up.
But think
Blatant disrespect is a violation, and when you don't know nothing other than handling business like that, you and you trying to be professional, man. You need to find a different way. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to figure it out for
hey,
myself.
no,
Not for
think
no. Hey,
Joker wasn't the coldest because of his hands or any physical attributes. It was all mental. I'm gonna flip the camera.
come here.
Hey, the Joker was a mastermind. He was able to lock in on your intellect, your emotions. He could trigger certain things. He could smell and feel the weakness in you. That's why the Joker was a monster in the midst. He wasn't the most physically dominating. He wasn't the strongest. He wasn't the smartest, but he was a mastermind of the emotions. And if, as men, we can learn to control and lock in our emotions and find a way to communicate with one another in those weak times, that's a problem. We got the machismo down, but when we down, niggas don't contact our brothers when we going through it and saying, "Hey, I'm weak. I'm about to fall off the edge. I'm going through this." No, motherfucker fall off, and in a lot of cases, they shift the blame. And I'm not absolving that blame from bogus bitches, but I'm saying we trying to build men right here. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we see. We see motherfuckers get into a bind, go through some shit, and absolve themselves.
If that's how, not to cut you off, but that's what I'm asking. And if that's what it is, how do you do that? Exactly what I'm asking. You pointed out, and yeah, that's what I'm talking about. How
Mental.
do you do that? Far as breaking a train of thought that's been a way of living. That's what I'm.
Make yourself accessible to young men, right? So one thing I do, because I got a whole heap of godchildren, but anytime they up under my tutelage, they can just be in my house. But every day it's a lesson. I'm speaking on something. They might not get it now, and they might not get the lesson. I might direct them to do certain things, and I'm gonna talk to them constantly. But at some point or another, they go say, "Hey, Godfather Soul, he taught me this, and I get it now. It resonates differently." But so it's got to be a perpetual. With any mechanics, it's perpetual movement, right? We talk about forward mobility, perpetual movement. That same theology and spirit with the physical to the emotional. It's perpetual moving forward. And we know that the spirit and the emotions, it don't move laterally or vertically. That shit move at all different angles because we don't know what you're feeling, but you just gotta lock in. The people that you love, you keep pushing them forward, and you set a standard that if you ever grow through that, this is the standard. This is what it took for you to get out that, and the expectation is for you to provide that for me because I gave you service.
Hey, can I jump in on this too, brothers? So I like Soul said, one bro, I think your thought process is valid. That's where there is nothing wrong with what you're thinking. It's just the effects of responding in the old way is not going to be as positive. And I always use this mindset because I think a lot of us have survivor's remorse, right? And so what I tell people is when we first start off life, a lot of us brothers, man, a lot of people in general start off life with the mindset of the worst man to go up against is a man with nothing to lose. But I tell you, there's one other man that's just as dangerous, but who is more calculated. And that's a man with everything to lose. And a lot of us have that. And that everything to lose is your time with your family and your freedom for responding to somebody who is less than yourself, bro. And so when I make my decisions aren't just made based upon that person and my reaction in the moment. They're based upon the second and third order effects of my action. I.e., I am very, very skilled with weapons and with my hands, but it would take basically when I see an opponent, I need an opponent of equal stature that before I would even find them worth my time to actually even to even spaz on like that. Because if you spaz on a person of lesser stature, they're not as strong as you, whatever. I give you an example. If I'm 33 and I find a 17-year-old kid and I bust their ass, right? I'm a 33-year-old man who jumped on and beat a 17-year-old kid. If I lose to that 17-year-old kid, I'm a 33-year-old man who got my ass whooped. So now, no matter what the outcome of that situation is, it wasn't worth it for me to get in that situation in the first place.
Well said, brother. Well said. I concur. I'm lining it up. Hey, salute, Brother Rose. It's on you. Go ahead, Brother M1. Take it in any direction, bro. Hey, we chilling, man.
I was just trying to figure that one out, bro. That was what I was trying to figure out. You had said or something. That been on my mind a lot. So that's why I asked that. Yeah, man. Everything good, bro. Let's see.
I really laid that point out for us to really pontificate, and I'm gonna go ahead and take that from your repertoire, Brother Samurai. That was more so for us to lean on that, because I want that to be an overstanding conversation. That's really something that we should lean on for the next couple years, because we got some fortification to really lock in on. If you underdig what I'm saying. Hey, we got my motherfucking brother, my blood relative in the building, Curtis Covington, my nigga Firehouse in the building. Love you, cuz. That's my brother right there.
Salute, fam.
Yes, sir.
Hey, y'all brothers, hold on for just a second, man. I got Saki in the backyard. I use the bathroom. I can't hear him growling through the fence to the neighbors, so that means they let their dog.
Hey, let them roar through the mic, man. Let them know what time it is. It's still APBT time. You feel me? Hey, love you, family. Hey, man, we stomping down. If y'all didn't catch last week's the spot, we had a short one. Like I said, we revamping. It's no longer going to be on Fridays because we have some great representatives of this thing and these animals that we love, hence twins and other good brothers who are holding good time slots at this time, and I'm doing a disservice to go up. So Mondays is the new night. Monday Madness. Oh, we rocking out, man. We revamping, we spinning this thing. Oh, come on, baby, do the twist. That's what we on. We locking in Mondays, and we probably gonna do, depending upon my if I'm shaking, we probably go do Mondays and Wednesdays, early Wednesdays. So we go do early Wednesdays where we tapping in the garden. So we gonna be on the horticulture tip. You know what I'm saying? We go build up herbs, vegetables, and we go lock in and we go heal our bodies. And that's what we own.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. I'm gonna miss the garden this year. But next spring, I'll be ready to put my garden, sow my garden in the ground as well. I can't wait. Can't
Yes.
wait.
Hey, and you know me, family, if you got a spare closet, come on. I got the formula to at least get you some micro.
I'm still waiting on that. I'm still waiting on that formula. I thought you'd been there hit me with the formula and some type of message or something.
That's gonna be a whole we're gonna be on the phone for some hours because I'm gonna disseminate it and but it you know what I'm saying the reach and it the I'm telling you the forearms and the biceps gonna be so it's gonna put you to work but you will be able to yield the necessary herbs and vegetables you know what I'm saying within the confined spaces. Hey, we got
Yeah,
Kennels in the building. My brother Welsh Kennels Combine. Salute. Salute to the family. Flying through like a drive through. Brother Dre, it's on you. How you feeling, man? Shoot whatever you want to. I got some topics, but hey man, we rocking and rolling.
So I missed the last like 30 seconds, man. So I'm spitballing. So those of y'all who are listening but not watching, I just came back inside. But one of the things I did want to talk about, and this is what some shit that really just grinded my gears. And so we talked about this, and when I didn't really talk about it, but it's another thing that people be doing it in conjunction, bro. And I noticed that I try to position myself far away from people to not be involved with their BS. And an example I'll give you is this morning I was on the phone with Soul and I'm in a parking lot and I parked as far away from the store as possible, bro. Like legitimately as far away from the store as possible. And the motherfucker found a way to park beside me. And I got a two-door car, y'all. So like I'm making my business not to park directly. Hey, down.
stay.
I'm making my business to not, you know what I'm saying, put myself in a position to scratch somebody paint or nothing like that because I'd be mad at scratch my paint. But yeah, man, like people the herd mentality is to congregate together. So they're gonna put you in a position to have to check them, man. And it was an old lady at that, but that's just one of those things that just sets me off, man. What's on the ground, y'all gears?
No. Oh man. You say it was one of the things that what set me off or the trick
yes, sir.
pet
Yes,
peeve
sir.
type of shit?
Yeah.
Like
Down.
like I got two, it's gonna sound weird as fuck though. Yeah, it's gonna sound weird. I got two phobias type of shit that'll trigger me at the same time. It's midgets and clowns. Straight up. Been like that ever since I was a little boy, nigga, in the 70s, nigga, when I seen that first movie, The Killer Clowns. That shit fucked me up ever since. I don't even like them son of bitches. And as far as them small people go, the midgets, it's two motherfucking midgets that I always been spooked up. I know the motherfuckers is hell, boy. They get their hands on you, they'll fuck you up. You can't peel them off. The motherfuckers just I don't know. They just, I'll get out the way. And one of them two coming around, I'm going the opposite direction, just straight up. It just make my skin crawl type shit. It's weird though. I'm a grown ass man. And still to this day, that shit make my skin crawl to where I clutch up like, what the fuck? And I'm turning around going the opposite direction, bro. Weird shit. But yeah.
No doubt. Hey, brother Samurai, can you pose a question to me again? Um,
So basically, I'm looking at things that happen like in day-to-day interaction. They just literally set you off. And like we said, mine was people just finding a way to put you in their shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't do mess. So parking next to me when I parked at the far end of the parking lot is something that grinds my gears. What's something that's a trigger of yours?
uh, I'll do one. People, if I'm in line, either you're, well, in most cases, is you're behind me and you don't have social distancing. I've never liked that. I don't like nobody breathing on my goddamn neck. Um, and that give me some respect and some spacing. You know what I'm saying? Body heat, body odors. Man, I got a nose like a bloodhound. Um, my nose is so strong. I could tell a woman her cycle about to start before. You know what I'm saying? She knew it. I got a bloodhound nose, so I don't like body odors and I don't like body heat. Don't be up on me, bro. Because you get too close to me, I go straight into bite mode and get up off me.
So it'd
And
be like, damn, bitch, your pH balance off.
on my mama, I done told so many bitches that. Ugh, bitch, you need a yogurt bath and you need some motherfucking amoxicillin because what's going on? Nah, you need to go to the clinic, shorty. I don't do body odors. I don't do it. I'm on par. I'm solid. I'm thorough. Man, my sense of smell is so strong. I smell myself way before anybody else. And if I smell me, I'm disgusted. So I got a standard for myself. And that's something that would trigger me. And if I bring it in as a woman, they you ain't on point. You need to handle that, and you don't take that to heat. Oh man, shit.
Hey, so I'm glad you bring that up, man, because that that was another part of Samurai Code. Was when you're walking down the street, if a common or another samurai contacted your shield, the case for your sword, that was grounds for this early dismissal. You know what I'm saying? And so that's also a warrior code thing, man. If there's adequate space, then you give it. You know what I mean? Also, man, growing up, we had this stupid ass game, and like this was some stupid ass shit, but it was called a knockout game. And the only way you can really knock somebody out is to get within an arm's length of them. You know what I'm saying? So always, if a brother that I don't even the homies, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, like, why are you standing close to the arm's length unless you need to, bro? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if y'all did that knockout game shit, but that shit was viral on YouTube back in like the early 2000s, man. But yeah, bro. I agree with you on that one, bro.
Now I wouldn't do the knockout game. I was around too many legit cats with solid. Let me put the camera on me. With solid knuckle game. Like it wasn't no knockout game. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew a whole heap of motherfuckers who was getting knocked out in street fights, but knockout game, nah. I graduated in '06. Nah. That was a goofy. If they was doing that, knuckle game was dookie. Because you
You
not
might get knocked out squabbling, but we didn't have a knockout game. Neither niggas was getting shot.
right. And I'ma salute any man that got in the ring, even if you got dog walk. I'ma salute you because you had enough gumption to get in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, you might have got knocked out in a heads up squabble, but shit, 9 times out of 10, you was gonna get popped either way it went. Niggas stopped fighting, heads up fighting went out in like nigga like 86, 87. It was over for the heads up fighting. So either you was getting jumped and knocked out, or you was gonna get popped, one of the two. But you wasn't getting no heads up too much after like 86, 87. That was just a hard thing to come across. Nigga give you heads up. Man, ain't nobody got time to think about giving you no. Ain't nobody giving you no heads. Ain't nobody think about it. So yeah, we didn't have that knockout game shit.
Hey, nigga, give you M1. Nigga, give you the that wobble if you was known. And Tony M said it. He said,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you like I say,
he said, I
nigga get
can't.
heads up squabble every now and again, but 9 times out of 10, nigga it got to where niggas was not gonna get embarrassed and knocked out like that. So either you was gonna get jumped or shot. And that was the reason behind it, because there was niggas out there who had wobbles, niggas straight squabbles from the shoulders. And nigga, I had a reputation too. That's why I started getting shot. You know,
Hey,
I had hands. And niggas, when I was younger, I was just a big ass man child. And motherfuckers was like, well, nigga, I'm not gonna be the next one he touch up and knock out. Fuck all that. Niggas was like, fuck
You
that. Get him. He out here, get him. He outside, deal with his young ass. And that's what happened. So I know how it goes, shit, on that tip. I wish motherfuckers would go back to heads up squabbles, because if you swallow that pride, you'll live. You know, you get to live.
hey,
That's the best thing going.
this brother Rap said midgets crack him up.
Hey, midgets be
Yeah,
happy
yeah.
on my mama.
Get
I
out.
seen a couple midgets go wobble.
Get out. Get out. I said, no, get out. I don't want you up here.
This man also said in a Shark Tank tonight with 100 people in there, how y'all stinky foot ass niggas doing, man? Ram off the chain, bro. Ram off the
He was
chain.
talking about a nigga feet. Yeah, he was talking about a nigga feet.
Yeah.
Smoking for that nigga.
In fact, y'all motherfuckers be over there beating up the pavement. Y'all motherfuckers did 10 hours on the block, made $112. Feet stinking because y'all got on the same socks from 3 days ago, you stanky foot bastards. Yes, sir. Come on. Musty women grind my ears. I don't fuck with them. I don't fuck with. Oh, yeah, yeah. Nasty bitch.
Damn, bitch, I just cut these motherfucking nails and this shit's still sharp. I just cut the motherfucker less than 5 minutes ago. The motherfucker still razor.
What about the rest of the chat, man? What y'all got? I see Rose said them things is lethal. What grinds y'all gears in the chat, man? And you know what's funny about talking about this stuff,
Hey,
man? It's a
hey,
troll
bro.
culture.
Nigga, I'll punch you out, nigga, on crib, nigga. I'll beat you up, cuz. I'm gonna jab the shit out of cuz when I see him. I love you, my nigga.
It's gravy.
Hey fam, but real
Yeah.
talk, sharing this shit, man. This is not to put y'all in any vulnerable spot, man. This all love, but a lot of these things that grind your gears, man. This is a trolling culture, man, and people will do it intentionally when they know it's a problem. I don't troll unless I know you, and if I'm trolling you, I fuck with you on that level. I don't troll random strangers, but just keep in mind, man. Like when you put that stuff out there, specifically in society nowadays, bro. It's dudes who get off on see if they get a reaction out of you. Back to that diplomatic thing we was talking about earlier.
Yeah, it's dudes out there that go so far, go so far with the trolling and lying that they'll say some shit out there that'll be damn near detrimental to your health. So yeah, you got to watch them cats. These boys with the trolling these days is horrible. Not just dudes, females be trolling too. I'm like, damn. Everybody stuck on that goofy shit.
Hey, these motherfuckers not only be trolling, but they be predatorial too. Cause they be on some different physical investments. I'm gonna say it like that. They be trying to on that type of time. These motherfuckers weirdos be watching you with a motherfucking 32-ounce jug of baby oil. Weirdos. Y'all be careful out there.
Yeah, yeah. That's the reason why. That's the reason why you know what I'm saying. I be so cautious about where our little girl go. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not playing that shit. Period. And I know it's a bunch of weirdo perverts, especially around here. You know what I'm saying? Especially around here.
Yes,
So
sir.
I'll be really extra cautious. I hate to keep her in the crib like that, but like she be wanting to go do the damn spend the night shit over her homegirl house. Uh-uh. Tell her she can come over here. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying? And I hate to be like that, but I got to.
hey, bro, I gotta jump in there real quick. Give a shout out to my brother Art at Apache
I
Kennels
was
in the
about to
chat.
do. I was just about to do that. Arthur Lehman in the building. Salute, family.
Shout out Apache Kennel.
Yes, sir. Hello. In a real way. I appreciate you. God Force Energy, brother. God Force
Uh,
Energy.
shout out Art Apache Kennel.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Hey, man, this is a beautiful thing. Anything y'all brothers want to delve into, man, this is an open panel. We had no topics. We just vibing. We rocking out. We building right now. Y'all delve into
Hey, I got a quick question. I had to get off. What was the percentage on the poll tonight?
it was 91% on the journal.
It was what?
91% on the journal.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I went with the Sporting Dog Journal just because I really didn't know too much about the APDR or whatever it is.
Yeah, because they don't matter in the real bulldog community. That's
Yeah,
why. You
I,
ain't even heard of them motherfuckers. You don't even know what that shit is. That shit don't mean shit.
I saw some weirdos that was promoting, and as soon as I saw the weirdos promoted, this
Yeah.
about 8 months ago, I saw it. I automatically knew. I said that's bull jive right there, and I got the fuck away from it. And it was just ironic
Yeah.
that it popped up tonight. So I
Yeah, that
see
shit is weird as a motherfucker.
uh, tomfoolery is
That's the motherfuckers who'll tell you anything and to send you the paperwork to your house, nigga, so you can make up your whole own line of dogs, nigga, with no type of motherfucking nut questions asked. You can register a kennel through the motherfuckers and all type of shit. They'll give you anything you want on paper, boy.
motherfucker ain't got one purebred dog on his yard. That
None. But all you got to do is send in for them papers and they'll mail them green motherfuckers to
and then got an
you.
APBT. Like motherfucker, that's a werewolf. But no, that shit. I got paperwork for it. It's APBT. Nigga,
Hey, hey, I'm telling you, that's exactly what it be too. It be them green, ugly ass papers, the photocopy papers, bro.
that
Straight pop copy shit. Straight pop copy shit. I ain't lying. And the
shit.
green, last one I seen was the green
Hell,
sheets, nigga. I was like, what?
Hey, and nobody gets more angry about you calling a dog not a pit bull than the person that has not a pit bull.
They're not that pit bull, yeah. You can't tell them what it is for real because they'll get fight mad. You better be ready to scrap it because they're gonna take it personal, real to the heart, talking about for real. And you ain't doing nothing but telling the truth. Mm-hmm. You ain't doing no telling the truth.
hey,
I
these.
found out.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. No. I found out about them bullshit ass dog associations and kennel registry motherfuckers years ago. Motherfucker pulled some of them bitches out on me. Showed me this was his paperwork on his dog. I was like, you know what I mean? Nah, what the fuck? I was like, hell nah. Then the fools like I registered my kennel around through him. They pulled out some extra copies talking about here, you can do it too. I was like, nah, I'll pass. I'm cool. I like that shit ain't shit. I was like, that ain't nothing, bro. That shit don't mean absolutely nothing. I was like, ain't no real motherfuckers gonna fuck with you with that written down ass bullshit on that pop copy paper.
All right, let me attack that one real quick, man. Because and like I said, it's all anecdotal, man. I'm just speaking from humorous stories
Yeah.
from my own personal experience, man. Now, what I will say is this: the ADBA itself had to come from somewhere, but the powers that be got together as a conglomerate and decided. I want to say it was Con Feely and another guy, if I'm not mistaken, man. It's on their website. Look it up for yourself. But they had to create a baseline for the American Pit Bull Terrier. And mind you, everything that we know that is a registry of any kind nowadays had to start from somewhere. But if you're going to dive, typically now that it's accepted and the stud books are closed, typically if you're going to bridge out from that, you're going to have to bridge out with the already registry in place or start a completely new thing. And when you start something new that already existed, it loses some of its it loses a lot of its validity. And I just don't know why you would do it that way. That the SDR, the Sport Dog Registry, like what Tom Garner doing, that's a little different because Tom Garner was already accepted by the fraternity and then bridged out. But some of these other guys just were like, you know what? I'm just gonna skip the process of earning my keep, and I'm gonna just jump out there and start a registry. So there's a little difference to it.
Hey, like I say though, well, to each his own. I ain't even gonna fuck with it like that. Ain't no need. I don't, I'm gonna go by the real shit that motherfuckers been going by. I don't care nothing about having none time registries. I don't care nothing about having none other dudes registries, organization registries. That shit don't mean shit. Amongst us dog men, that shit don't mean shit. Nobody care nothing about that shit. I'd rather have a dog with no goddamn papers, just knowing how it's bred, than to sit up and make up some fucked up ass. That's basically hanging papers to me. Another form of it. Sure. You can get some bullshit just like Soul said, and write down on that paper anything you fucking want to, and send it back to them motherfuckers, and they gonna send you some fucked up ass bullshit, for you to pull out and show them motherfuckers. Shit.
I agree. I think we all got to maximize and focus on our said task and our vision. Um, and each one of us has a different vision. We talk about the Shogun Army right here. We're not a monolith. Ain't nail one of us have the same vision, but we can all meet up at a crossroad. If you know if you dig what I'm saying, because we understand that these dogs is so. We talk about the creme de la creme. They can do everything. So when we breeding for and maximizing our traits and we focus on a said thing, right? We understanding that the focus isn't the totality of our dog. We know that our dogs exhibit other traits and attributes. This is what they maximizing in. So we all doing a service for each other, ultimately. And I'm standing from that. And I'll go relinquish my mic. Good brother Samurai, go ahead and cook.
Nah, man. That's for me. I think that having the diversity in the group is the most important thing. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me? Oh yeah. I think that the diversity in our group is what makes it so fun to be in because man, like one, I don't know if y'all know this, but M1 is like M1 is a legend in my eyes, man. Like I look at him the same way I look at some of the other legends that come through the channel, and it's a mentor I got in my corner. So I have that. Then I got one of the brothers. I'm not gonna say who he is in the group because it don't matter. But one of the brothers is even more novice at this than I am, and he's not with us tonight. But he got heart. You know what I'm saying? He got heart, and he followed the script. You know what I'm saying? And then Soul has the old Soul remind me of my grandfather. Like he has the farming with the dogs, and that's what my grandfather did. So it's a nostalgia every time I talk to Soul because I'm like, man, like this some shit. I missed the lesson, and I'm gonna cover that in a little bit more detail too. And then on the training side, M1 used to train, and Big A is focused on more so the training aspect than anything else. And having these different things, JT trained a little bit too, different things that we can all talk about, but the commonality is the dog, you know. But I wanted to share this too, because Sol and I talked about this, and I want to share this lesson with y'all brothers, man. We was talking about fishing or just life lessons that I thought I had that I missed. And I was telling them that my grandfathers and my uncles used to take me fishing, right? Now, what I didn't know behind the scenes was they was looking at the species of fish, when they spawn, what kind of bait they like, what time of day they bite. You know what I'm saying? So when we got down to the lake or to the river or to the boat, you know, all I had to do was put a worm on the hook, throw it in the water, and I was catching fish. And to me, that was fishing. What I didn't realize was everything that was done in preparation for that. And that's kind of like what it's like being with my brothers, man. Like I will broach or talk about a subject, and I'm thinking that I know what I'm talking about until they give me that different perspective of, hey, Dre, man, you missing steps 3 through 6 and 8 and 9 out of a 10-step process. So having those different perspectives and having everybody having their own thing that they do, you can specialize in certain things. And I think that's what makes it a beautiful thing, a powerful thing here as a team.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Well said, brother. Well said.
Speaking of JT in the chat, y'all, shout out to my brother JT.
JT,
get your ass up here, nigga. You supposed to be up here. Get your ass out the motherfucking chat. You supposed to be on the panel.
Hey, JT, let me know if you need me to drop the link. I got you, family. But it goes back to that old adage. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. It goes back to that adage. What the brother Samurai was talking about was the lesson was in front of him, and he was seeing it, but he wasn't prepared for the lesson. We can have a physical lesson, but it's a mental, and there's certain things that you have to have a mental and a spiritual and more emotional maturity level to be ready to accept it. And his grandfather and his uncle, they were lacing him with the game, but he didn't have the wherewithal to ask, woo, wah, bam, you know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3. Hey, why, where, how, you know what I'm saying? Or are we doing these things? By proxy, he was getting the information, you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't ready to receive it. And that's what the brother is disseminating to y'all. A lot of times, as men, we can go back to different times in our lives and say, damn, somebody important around us was lacing us with some heavy information, but we wasn't ready to receive it. We weren't a student yet. The master was in front of us, but we wasn't a student. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move forward. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop the link because I'd love to get the brother JT or Ram to get in the building. You know what I'm saying? And
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we gonna get this conversation really cooking. You know what I'm saying? That some of that stir fry, some of that Thai soup. Mm-hmm. Look at the flick of the wrist. Yes, sir. I'm about to drop this link in the chat. Anybody, as long as you come on this panel, if you ain't on none of that bullshit, if you solid, but you come in here, you trying to create a ruckus. Hey, man, I'm kicking you out the ring like this a motherfucking WWF match. No question. My brother JT in the building. Blessings, God.
Hey, what's up with it, bro?
JT.
Checking in, man.
Hey, yes, sir. We in the field. Shogun Army looking strong in the bitch.
Yes, sir.
Anything you like to cook up, brother? Mike is yours.
Oh, man, I'm just chiming in, bro. Shit, just got done eating shit, getting back in and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I just saw y'all boys on the live, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm laid up like a motherfucker right now, man. What y'all boys talking about, though? You know what I'm saying?
Man, we building men right now. We building men, man.
Yeah. Shit, whatever y'all cooking up, you know what I'm saying? I just chime in later, you know what I'm saying?
You delving into you deal with the I don't know why I just got flustered for words. The irrigation. Can you let the people's with just fundamental irrigation? That's an important task. We got animals. If you don't think irrigation is important, you a goddamn fool. So if you can give us some basic on some residential irrigation, bless the family with that.
Oh yeah. Man, basically irrigation, your sprinkler system, you know what I'm saying? But you can run into like your garden and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like you just laying shut off valves and draining systems and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's a big key to it, you know what I'm saying? Just especially knowing the trade, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have some type of trade or something on you up under your belt, you know what I'm saying? So unfortunately I know how to do it all the way, but I gotta get my irrigation license, you know what I'm saying? So and I do material installation too. I wrap duct wrap, you know what I'm saying? So I mean I wrap the AC ventilations, you know what I'm saying? But
Yes, sir.
but yeah, both of those, bro. But irrigation the most, that's the top one out of me, you know what I'm saying? My two fields I do, you know what I'm saying? So I always keep you more than what? Three things going, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how I was taught as a youngster, you know what I'm saying? You
Yes,
gotta have
sir.
multiple things going, you know what I'm saying? So unfortunately me, while we on this topic, I ain't trying to go, but I play drums, you know what I'm saying? So
Oh
I've
man.
been playing drums for
Yes, sir.
you know, but I always have you more than three things going, man, or if not, just a solid three, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
Hey, you know what's crazy, bro? And I've never really asked this question, man. JT, I'm glad you're here and I'm glad you said that. But my brothers, y'all are smart, but I've never asked y'all about y'all's talents, bro. But you say you play the drums, you gifted with instruments, bro. What's some of y'all talents, brothers?
Shit, I used to fucking rap. So shit, I'm good on instruments too. The drum, I play the clarinet, I can play the piano, keyboard. I fuck with a guitar a little, something, something, not really, but you know what I'm saying. I can play chords and shit. But yeah, I had a fondness for music at one point in time. My damn so
Shout
that
out.
and basketball.
You play that clarinet. That mean we used to read the same music because I played the trumpet. I was first seat trumpet.
Yeah, yeah. See, that was my dad. My dad played trumpet, man. First of all, my uncle, I had two uncles. They played lead guitar. You know what I'm saying? And I had another cousin. He played drums too. And then my dad, he played trumpet back in the day and shit. But yeah, yeah.
I was
Musically
actually the
inclined. You know what
coldest
I'm saying?
motherfucker on the trumpet.
Sorry.
Him, what was his name on that trumpet? It was cold. Louis Armstrong.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Them niggas was
Sir.
cold. Miles Davis and Louis Armstrong. Trumpet blowing song.
I just feel like outside of that bass drum, that trumpet was so dynamic, and it called me, bro.
Amen.
I,
Amen. That motherfucker, boy, command. He got a demanding, commanding sound.
yes, sir. It commands at it. It's like the pulse. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the drum, because if you have a real ear for tone and pitch and understanding what the trumpet can do, it could be the pulse outside of the drum. And man, that trumpet was something powerful. Man, I love that trumpet. My wife plays the drum. She plays the drums, but I'm just all through and through music, man. Uh,
Sure, sure.
I sing R&B. You know, I'm a decent singer. I might drop something on one of these live. You know what I'm saying? I might drop one of these motherfucking beats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. I might do me a goddamn whole soul.
You look like one of them R&B niggas too.
And yeah, my boy gonna hear
Hey,
you.
what's that nigga's name? That new nigga, Jacquees. That's exactly what you know how to get.
Nah, that nigga too
Man,
short.
that was stupid.
That nigga too short, bro. That nigga he like 5'6". I'm
Yeah,
No, I ain't talking about hype, but that's what you put me in the mind of. I believe you can say some shit too. Go ahead. What you talking about?
bro, be harmonizing to the motherfuckers. You
that nigga Jock.
hey,
He
hey, you
sound
get that,
like a weak ass straight song. Yeah. Nah, I don't sing it from my nose. I sing from my gut, like them old school singers. Like,
But don't talk about it, be about it. Cause I'm the type of nigga to come through and see about it. You damn right.
goddamn it, man. I ain't trying to get nobody having the Holy Ghost up in this song.
Oh yeah, okay. Well then on that note, yeah, we good.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Next subject.
get up in this song. You did.
but yeah, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, man.
I
Oh,
ain't finna have. I ain't trying to have. I ain't trying to have tabernacle and the choir all up in this motherfucker. This evening, man. Come on, bro.
uh,
I
first,
thought you was
first
finna R and
Union
B
Baptist
thing. I
Church.
thought you was going R&B. You said R&B and then went to gospel. It was cool when you was talking R&B.
no, but I'm telling you though. But
Say
that's why
y'all niggas stupid, fool.
I got that soul in me. That's what I'm saying. Hence the name. See, I was anointed the name Soul. You feel me?
Wow,
This go back
wow,
to
wow.
the station game days. You know what I'm saying? I was blessed. Oh, no. Somebody called upon me. Oh,
Reverend Soul.
spirit of a soul brother. And I was like, I'm a hold that. I ain't playing with you.
Deacon Soul like a motherfucker.
Hmm.
Bro, I'm in tears, bro.
Hmm.
Now slide that collection plate on the left hand side.
I ain't playing.
Damn, what was that movie? Ooh, what was that
Hey, that's
movie? What was that
the
movie?
Eddie Murphy
What
coming
was
to
that
America,
movie with
fool.
Ice Cube? Nah, what was that movie with Ice Cube and them and Ice Cube and them robbed that church and Cat
Oh
Williams and
man,
them
what's that?
them niggas
First Sunday,
outside.
first
That's
Sunday,
what we
first
sound like.
Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we sound like.
Hey, the game
Oh man,
is
that boy
Some of that
crazy.
Cat Williams motherfucker.
Stacy, whatever.
Wow.
Tracy Morgan's back. He said, my name is Morpheus.
Hmm.
And he said it's
Bro.
raining little white women. That bitch fell out there and he was like, it's raining little white
It's called First Sunday.
women.
First Sunday. I just thought about it.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh
Hey man,
man.
what's y'all man? Yeah, man, never mind. I ain't gonna go down there. Y'all
no,
think about that first I
Nah,
was thinking about now, huh?
go ahead, JC.
Now so I was thinking about the first Sunday, but y'all I don't know if y'all heard in real life, a deacon got robbed for real up there in New York.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that shit was hilarious too. They
It's,
stuck
oh,
his punk ass up.
And they
That
coming
nigga
in
the
here with
dope
Gucci
seller. That nigga
suits and
selling
shit.
dope. Hey, yeah, because that nigga was moving bricks, nigga, and he got
You hear
caught
me?
up. Nigga trying to front using the Lord, and them niggas came in there and jammed his ass up. Fuck,
Say,
nigga,
man.
should have paid that bill.
And then they coming in here dripping on the sun. You hear me?
yeah. You
Hmm.
know,
And guess where his ass at now?
Yeah. I don't
Guess where he
know.
at now?
I heard he
He in
facing
the
some
feds.
charges.
He in the feds.
Oh man.
he said, he
Yeah,
said, he got
yeah.
Daniel out the lion's den. He got Gilligan off the
Hey, that
line.
nigga was trying to. That
made it
nigga was selling dope and pimping in the name of the Lord, bro. You can't
Hey,
do
that's
that shit.
crazy, B.
out of Judah. The lion couldn't bite down on me.
Men will go around, come around. Niggas ran up in there on that nigga's services too.
He
And
said,
Pa-
stuck his fuck ass up. Break yourself, nigga, in the name of the Lord right now.
he
Pastor
said,
cooking dope and all type of shit.
what I got is whiter
Man, that
than the
nigga was
driven
all in the
snow.
streets, bro.
You know? Pastor now can cook
Then
you up a zip right now.
they threw one of them JT. Then they threw one of them motherfuckers up where they showed him and they called his ass on camera going smooth the fuck off on the broad, bruh.
What'd he say,
Hey,
bro?
cussing, nigga, he was cussing this bitch out, nigga, like she was caught everything up under the sun, but the child of God, I swear to God, lit her ass up. That nigga was going off on some gangster shit. The preacher shit went out the window. That nigga snapped.
He said, y'all can buy me that watch. I ain't going. I'm
Hey, they
told
got Kurt Franklin snapping. Hey, they called Kurt Franklin snapping like that too about 3-4 months ago.
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
you snapping on his.
Went off on the bitch.
Hey,
He
but
told
hey,
him,
look.
do you want a revolution? Ooh, ooh.
I think he was
Yeah.
talking to his son, but I think the son got disrespectful, bro. And I'm telling you right now, man, it's certain things your children can say that will set you the fuck off.
Oh no, brother, this didn't have nothing to do with no child. This was some grown folk shit here.
Oh, no,
Yeah, he
no.
Nigga, they
do.
got this nigga.
Hey, he
They
do.
got the whole shotty on there. Nah,
No,
this
He do
nigga was
this on
not
the.
talking to his son like that, bro. I'm trying to tell you, this was not that.
Yeah, he do this on the regular. He do this on the regular. You understand what I'm saying?
hey,
Yeah, niggas be trying to do that shit in the name of the Lord, doing dirt in the name of the Lord, come back and get fucked up.
Yeah, man.
Playing with
Nah,
God
that shit
shit.
crazy.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this. He was talking to his son now, cause his son thought he was a real nigga.
Yeah.
Real
Hey,
nigga.
but low key, you ever seen Kurt Franklin and
Get
Plies
out.
in the same place?
I was just about to
Get
say
out.
that
You
nigga Kurt
right. You
Franklin got,
right. Get out.
Kurt Franklin got his nose done. He hate himself. That
That nigga
nigga
over with.
with a applied nose job. He hate
I ain't
himself.
know.
Kurt
I ain't know
Franklin.
this.
Kurt Franklin is Plies' daddy.
Say, fool. That's that nigga daddy like a motherfucker.
Might as well be. Shit, that nigga the spitting image of that black motherfucker will tell you both them niggas is spitting image. Yo, one just
that,
younger than the other. That's that nigga
that's
daddy.
that's why he called his album The Real Testament.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, that nigga
Check.
Dre dropping.
And he sound just like him. He look kind of just like him. Hey, bro, one's just street and the other one the street, but he be hiding it with the preacher shit.
Well, Kurt Franklin be in the streets. He just be looking for bitches though.
Chill.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that nigga spanked the shit out of bitch
Hey,
too. Probably that
but
nigga was going. Oh,
but we be acting blind though. We be acting blind though because the sign's been there. Back in the '90s when he had the Stomp song, the choir was gonna sue him because they said they didn't get paid like they were supposed to.
Yeah.
We be acting like we ain't know motherfuckers was real niggas in church.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
let's be
yeah,
honest.
man.
Came out in about '94. Let's keep it real, Dre. You was 4 years old in '94.
Hey, but I remember Stomp though. Hey,
Oh
'cause
my mom.
every
Shit.
church choir was trying to replicate Stomp.
Do you want to
Hey,
represent?
hell yeah! And then they had
Stop it.
my favorite one was that Melodies from Heaven. That Melodies from Heaven
Yeah.
was cranking like a motherfucker.
That nigga said, nigga, in 94, 93, 94, 4 years old.
Hey, man, that's what we not about to do tonight. All right, that's what we not gonna do.
My nigga, I've been out of high school. I had been out of high school long as you been on this
fuck that.
earth, motherfucker.
Fuck that. Just because you remember Prohibition, don't mean you about to clown me for being young, nigga.
Say, man.
I'm just saying, though, you goddamn 94, nigga. I had been out of school long as you had been on the earth.
Nigga said Prohibition.
God damn. Now, gangster vision. Gangster vision. Gangsters for real.
Did I
That
drop
shit is.
though? No.
That shit's wild though. That just make you look back and be like, goddamn, time be flying like a motherfucker.
Nah, for real, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Time be flying,
that nigga RBKK, that nigga roasted. Do you run the revolution?
Now it's just funny. Now it's just funny that you little niggas was babies. That's all that is.
Hey, look, hold on.
I'm born in the 80s. I'm an 80s baby.
Rampant
Yeah.
talking about he was already banging. Look, I noticed you and M1 was out there in the picture with Dr. Newton, and y'all had y'all fist up.
Nigga.
We not about to do this shit right now.
Hey.
Nigga, I had already been blasted and been to the pen.
Hey, them niggas was at the Million Man March.
Nigga, the first joint.
Yeah. We was at the march. We was at the march. Riots and shit like that.
Hey, that's why they don't like German Shepherds, because they was marching with Dr. King.
No,
You
man.
go ahead, yeah, stick a German Shepherd on me before you stick a pin bull on me, please do.
No.
Please do. I'll show my ancestors what they should have been doing back in the days, nigga. I'll fucking German Shepherd on. You sitting that tall motherfucker in here if you want to, and I'm gonna fuck his ass up real good for
Hey,
you.
bro,
He
no
gonna
lie.
bite me, but I'm gonna kill you.
Intro to
He
glory.
gonna bite me, but he gonna be a dead bitch.
Knock that hoe out.
I ain't gonna knock him out. He gonna get one bite. I ain't gonna let him keep curb biting me. He gonna get that one bite, and that's gonna be it. And he's gonna be a dead dog. And I'm gonna give him what I want him to have, just so I can kill him quick.
Hey, you sound like Pops right now. Dog, grab my ass!
Hey,
Yeah, because I know what the motherfuckers is gonna do. They're gonna curb bite and hard curb bite the shit out of you everywhere they can. and switch hosts. Some
Hey,
of them
look.
shake and switch hosts. That's the worst.
Hey, look at the chat. Why is Ram snapping in the chat, bro? This motherfucker said, my mustache is 3 years old.
God,
What? Hell yeah.
I
that,
can't see that motherfucker. I'm talking about.
Yeah.
that nigga got booty hair from the 90s on his mustache.
Oh man.
Hey, Ram, that's my guy right
Yeah.
there. Hey, love you, cuz. Hey, see Dangerous out there. I already know you out there stepping right now.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
said,
he was already banging. Please believe it. Nigga, nigga, I remember 13, 12 years old. Nigga was already acting. For real. Getting sent up the way.
man, I just miss being on the block and a goddamn ice cream truck pulled up every day.
That's crazy. Hey, yeah, that's wild.
I remember because the motherfuckers had single cigarettes, Swissers, all that shit,
Hey,
and
nigga.
some of the ice cream truck men took food stamps. Nigga, this shit was
Say,
cool.
nigga. I know y'all
You
remember
go,
them hot. I know y'all remember them hot Cheetos with the nacho cheese and you know
Uh,
what I'm saying.
hey, JT, I was just about to say the chili cheese Fritos, my nigga. Oh my
The
god.
it was the Frito chili pie. They used to open the bag and put the scoop of chili and cheese in the bag and put a fork or a spoon in that bitch for you and hand it to you.
Hey, look, and look, check this out though. Let's say the daggone the ice cream truck didn't come through. We still had the candy house. What?
yeah.
Candy
Man.
ladies, yeah, the candy ladies, all that
The
shit.
motherfucking freeze cup, nigga. Them freeze cup, nigga.
Nigga, hey,
See,
every
they knew
50 cents.
we couldn't go outside our turf hardly when we was kids to get shit. So they tried to provide everything within the neighborhood, nigga, so we wouldn't have to venture too far away.
Man,
Nigga, we
y'all,
was
man,
young
y'all
that
taking
was.
me back.
Hey, y'all remember when them Laffy Taffies was 50 cents? Girl, shake that Laffy Taffy. What? 50 cents?
Laffy Tappies,
I
nigga, Laffy
remember
Tappies was
I
a
remember
nickel.
25-cent bags of chips, bro.
The
Come on,
jumbo Laffy Tappies used to be 5 cents, Brody.
Man.
You get one jumbo Laffy Taffy for a nickel when I was a kid.
Paletello, man. Come on. Paletello, man. Paletello, man. Candy.
And I'll still fuck up a Chico stick to this day.
Hey, man, the
Oh,
Paletello, man.
dude.
Hey, he be walking down the street hitting the horn. My elote. He had Paletellos and elotes. Come on. Talk about it, Ram. Hey, you already know what I'm talking about. Hey,
Hey,
that,
let me ask y'all a question.
Yeah.
What music your ice cream lady played?
See, my shit was the same old that little.
yeah.
We had a
Ice
couple
cream,
of
man.
them. We had the
That shit.
Mexican ice cream dude. We had a black Jamaican ice cream dude. He played the
Hey,
regular
hey,
shit. And we had the white ice cream man that came through there and played the regular white ice cream tune.
hey, no,
Yeah,
no bullshit, no bullshit. This nigga still deliver in my neighborhood for real right now. It's an African nigga, bro.
bro.
Real talk, bro.
If you've been delivering that long and you ain't got a fleet of trucks delivering for you, bro. Hey,
Hey,
Hey, that.
this nigga, he just a janky ass ice cream nigga, bro. For real,
I
bro.
got homeboys in the hood that they daddy used to push a corn cart while we was in elementary school, and they still push their cart to this day. Nigga, they old as shit.
Yeah.
Hey, M1, that's the on the in Cali, the Paletello man was the corn man.
I know it. I know it. I heard you. That's
Okay,
why I said it. Yo. Yeah, nigga, my homeboy daddy used to serve that corn with his kids, nigga, and still to this day he'll push that cart, man. He old as fuck. Everybody love him.
hey, but
Grew up on them corns.
fire, nigga, what? The Paletellos, the Malotes, all of that.
Roll that motherfucker, melted butter, sprinkle that parmesan all around it, nigga, and that red chili. Ooh,
My God,
fire,
nigga, what? Hey,
fire.
he be hitting the block. We be like, "¿Qué pasó, amigo? Hey, dámelo." There's
Yeah,
two of them things, man. Then slide through like a drive-through. Corn be slapping. Lotes be
slapping.
slapping. What?
The big,
Hey,
Hey, hey, hey.
the big cob too.
on my mama. And if you was solid with
The
him,
whole cob.
hey, M1, if you was solid with him, he'd make the michelada, the michelada too. He'll hook it up right there.
Hey, the motherfuckers used to he like you say when that little bell go to dingling, you hear that bell. We already knew what time it was. Niggas
Hit
was
the
on
corner
already.
doing business. He got the michelada. He got the falafel. He got the he got all of that for you, man. He ready, nigga. He coming off the porch.
Hey, nigga, needs to have them little back when it was a kid. Hey, used them cigarette, them gum cigarettes. You can blow the little smoke out that bitch.
Yeah, yeah.
Say,
Them bitches was chalky and nasty though. I hated them bitches. They was
nah, for
chalky and
real, huh?
nasty.
Cheap in the hole.
Ugh.
Oh,
Yeah, they was cheap as fuck. The box cigarette gums. Yeah, them
Yeah,
bitches was
yeah.
chalky than a bitch. Yep, tasted nasty.
I'm telling you, bro. Hey, hey, and they had the cap guns. They had the slingshots. They had
Man, I'm telling you,
what?
that nigga sold food, cap gun. Hell yeah, hell yeah. That nigga
Mama,
fool.
brother, man, they used to be cracking, bro. Oh man,
Man, you put them little orange pieces in that bitch.
oh my mama, the little
Nah, we had the round paper cap guns with the round roll in that motherfucker. You had to open the bitch and put the round roll in there and feed that motherfucker up, and every time you bust it, it'll feed one up. The little round paper caps, the red roll.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
the old school. Nigga.
yeah,
That's what you
yeah,
grew up on. We
yeah.
didn't have them orange ones until later. Them orange ones you pop in there,
Yeah.
close the cylinder. Yeah, we didn't get them till I was damn near grown. Nigga. Shit.
Yeah.
We had the old janky paper rolls. Y'all, she got better than y'all when y'all started coming up. Cause man, we had the janky everything, like just like that. The janky roll red paper caps. That shit was garbage. Nigga, you probably get 2 shots off and that shit jam up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, brother JT.
What's
Uh,
that, bro?
hey, man, let the people know a little something about yourself, because you didn't really formally introduce yourself to the family. You know what I'm saying? You know, the gamed up kennel audience who hadn't touched the Shogun Army. Go ahead and just let the brothers know who you be, what you stand for, and a little bit about yourself.
Already, bro. Oh, JT, man, ain't nothing special, you know what I'm saying? You know, coming out that Dallas, Texas, man. Like I say, man, Oak Cliff, man. You know, man, I'm just humble, you know what I'm saying? Just humble, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man, I can go back to childhood and shit. What you want to talk about them dogs or just me in general? Like, hello?
Hey, so I'm gonna say, JT, we wanna hear about you, the man behind the dog, bro.
Oh, okay. Man, bro, just hard worker, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard working, bro. You know what I'm saying? Came up in the household parents of two, you know what I'm saying? My little sister, you know what I mean? I'm the baby boy with like 16 grandkids, 16 boy grandkids, you know what I'm saying? My mama side big in the motherfucker. Out there Lake Charles and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. Just being the youngest and shit, you know, it was cool and shit. But you know, I got chastised a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know
Like,
back in them.
what's that, Louisiana?
Nah. Where my folk, yeah, Lake Charles, Louisiana. That's where my mom's side from. But I grew up in Dallas, you know what I'm saying?
Let me find out we can, family. Let me find out we can.
For sure. You got people at Lake Charles?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
When you said
Yeah.
I hit the code, I'm like, hold on. Because I don't meet too many folk who be talking to Lake Charles stuff, but hell
Yeah.
yeah, for sure
Yes,
enough.
sir. California Street. But yeah, man, shit I don't know, man. This young player nigga growing up for real, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Like I said, I had a little sister and shit. And she was kind of born with a little birth defect and shit. So, you know, I always used to fight about her and shit back in school and shit, you know what I mean? But I don't know, man. Just over time, you know, shit, and they got mad respect and shit. So I don't know. I
Boss,
bought shit, but I ain't never just got handled. You know what I'm saying? So,
boss.
huh?
Hey, you see that? Hey, Walking Down Ram said JT sound like Slim Thug. I hear it. I'm my mama.
Oh man, I get that a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Biggest boss of the north.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shit.
Hey,
Yeah, that's pretty much about me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bless the people. I believe Brother JT has, and what we gonna do? You got some time, Brother JT. I would like to really delve into some things that you would, let's get the people to break down to you because I hear you rapping, man. The knowledge is it's in there. It's in there deep. Pause. So yeah, man, I want the people to hear you. You know what I'm saying? So I want to introduce you to my little small audience because ultimately it's the Shogun, and maybe for the people who hadn't made their way over to Samurai.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so it's hard working, bro. That's what I believe in, bro. Like hard working, bro. See what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna lie, I'm loaded like a motherfucker kicking in with my little chick and shit. She sleeping shit, but like I said, bro, but niggas just hard worker, bro. That's one thing I do. I love to work, bro. Beside these bulldogs, you know what I'm saying? Kicking with my girl and my family and shit, bro. Like that's what it's about me, bro. You know what I'm saying? 6 days a week, working like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So business minded, of course, like my pops and shit, he was real business minded growing up. So I seen him own pest control companies and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Telling me and my little partners and shit, get out there and hand out flies. You know what I'm saying? Have me cut grass and shit. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's what kind of like prompt a little, for this networking shit. People think this Facebook shit. I'm on Facebook just, and my fault. I'm all over the place,
No, no, you solid. I got you. I got you.
but yeah, like that's where I kind of get that from. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to promote some shit, But yeah, man, shit. I mean, y'all just ask the question, bro. I can, you know what I'm saying? You know,
Yes, sir. Yes,
Hey,
sir.
so
Ask what you want.
I got one. I got one, man. Hey, so one of the things that we talked about earlier, JT, before you got in the stream was what are your future plans for the dogs and like for your specific goals within the dog game.
oh yeah, there we go. But yeah, man, like I said, I lost my last yard and shit. Gotta come out here and work and shit. But this next go around, bro, I give it for real like a little solid year from now. You know what I'm saying? If less than that, you know what I'm saying? I'll be back bulldogging for sure, bro. Like I said, that's been my dream for real, bro, since a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought I was weird than the bitch growing up. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause how I used to love these hoes and shit. Like I
Hey,
used to love these damn dogs.
do this. Hey, was you watching them old dog shows on Discovery Channel and shit?
Not even to see them, but like I said, probably in like some interviews and shit. Like I know we introduced ourselves on Samurai Show and shit. Like we had about a registered German Shepherd, you know what I'm saying? AKC German Shepherd when I was growing up.
Okay.
And from by us registering that dog and shit back in the day, like AKC, they gave you like videos and shit how to register your dog and like different shit. You know what I'm saying? So I used to watch this motherfucking video, bro, over and over. And that's when VHSs was around. You can
Yes,
press
sir.
rewind and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to stick a butter knife in that hole and shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, that type of shit.
Around the Rotties, and I had
RV.
team members who had Rotties that was coming from Hawaii and Germany. So
Yeah.
I got that up close, the registry, like you said, them old video footages, all of that shit. So I
Yeah,
know
yeah.
we just followed that up on the fact that we was locked in and watching all of the Westminster shows, the AKCs, the
Mhm.
UKC,
From a
you know,
young age, bro, watching them agility shows and shit. You know what I'm saying?
the dive dive and the agility shows. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, my overall plan, bro, for real is get back bulldogging, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give me a female, a solid female. You know what I'm saying? I'm hollering at some people right now. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, look a certain direction. But you was always gonna be home base first. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just getting something to breathe my shit into, my line. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just looking for like some agility. She ain't gonna, athletic performance in these dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever I get, I got to put it through the ringer. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just talking about no. You know what I mean? I ain't talking about that route, nigga. I'm talking about just overall, just training. You know what I'm saying? Giving it a little time to grow up and putting it through some real like training. You know what I'm saying? You know, fortunately getting ADBA shows too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna rack up some titles with that. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm telling you, bro, give it a year or less, bro. Like they gonna be back in the show, man. They gonna be back in the goddamn show, bro.
well, I'm gonna say this right now on my live. My little Jip, Lady May, she has a size to where that if she's producing small jips, things like that, I'm gonna get into the ratting. 'Cause she's a little bitch, but that bitch is wow,
Yeah, yeah.
Tasmanian devil. Holy shit,
Ratting is
Yes,
another adventure too. Ratting is some shit.
man.
man, they got some dude. He be on that bit with a lizard or some shit. Last time I
The
saw
Mink
the
Man,
dude,
Yes,
the
sir. Yes,
Mink
sir.
Man,
what's his name?
the Mink Man.
The
Mink. Yeah, he got the little mink too. Yeah.
man,
No, he got the minks and he got that raptor and he got them pit bulls.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah, he had a black pit bull, right?
Mm.
Yeah, he got a black bitch and a Brenda
Yeah.
one and now he got a buckskin one, I think.
Oh
I was
yeah.
just saying, I thought he had a buckskin dog too. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I ain't seen it in a minute, shit, but that is a little
Me
cold little.
neither.
Hey,
That's a
he up there in Canada, right?
I
I
don't
can't
know
even
exactly
remember.
where he at.
Nah,
His name is
he in
Joseph
Florida.
something. His name is Joseph something, but the
Yeah,
motherfucker
he-
cold.
I
You
think
talking about
he.
that dog, that Bendy Spike dog? I think he got him from because he flew down and showed it where he's getting the dog from.
Yeah. Man, I don't know if y'all seen this too. It's like now they had a Greyhounds doing it and shit. And I forgot the damn a whip it. A whip it. You know, it's like a Greyhound, but it's a smaller version.
Version, yeah.
And you don't know if y'all seen they got the little it's like a string, bro, with a white cloth or something.
They
Yeah.
pull it on the
Yeah,
ground.
yeah,
Drag sprint.
man.
It's
Right,
called
right. I
drag
ain't,
sprint.
yeah, I would like a dog for that too, for real, in the future. You know what I'm saying? I like Greyhound racing too, bro. I love that shit, bro. Like, I've been looking at some videos on YouTube where like they be in the
I
desert and
like them
shit.
too.
They be in the desert, like
Yeah,
chasing rabbits. You feel me? The rabbit be switching directions and shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
they be over there in Dubai and shit doing that shit,
right?
bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, bro. That's it right there.
I like lurching. I like lurching. My homeboy granddaddy used to use them greyhounds when we used to coyote hunt. That was my first time experiencing them motherfuckers, knowing that they really was hunters and somebody actually used them.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing like watching them work, and I love going to the dog track and betting on them son bitch because I love to see dogs run.
yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, for I love horse racing too, bro. That's another one, bro.
Me too.
Like for
Me
real, for
too.
real. Bro. I used to be in the spot, bro. I used to be in the trap watching horse racing, bro. Like,
Boy,
bro, I
I used to
love
be at
that
the
shit,
track.
bro.
I used to be in our city at the track, nigga, with my
Yeah,
big mama
yeah.
That horse.
getting it.
Oh, bro.
Man, they be having the horses name like some clean ass names, like you know what I'm saying. I remember watching one of them motherfuckers. I forgot that bitch name, bro. But man, you see how much them motherfuckers get for stud fees and shit.
What? $1 million?
Man, say
Yes, sir.
quarter million and shit, quarter million.
And hey, you
Man,
said $250,000. That's for a losing
come
horse.
on, man.
Come on.
Yeah, a
Oh yeah.
Kentucky Derby,
Oh
a
yeah.
Kentucky Derby bitch, or a fucking what's that purple bitch? I forgot it's the purple one. It's like I
They
forgot
got
the
a
name of
purple
that.
ribbon. The purple ribbon shit.
Yeah. You know it's Kentucky Derby, then it's that man, it's another bitch, bro. It's that bitch like top of the line horse racing too. You know what I'm saying? Them Japan
Hmm.
motherfucker be bringing some shit. They got it all like this bitch great, my nigga, with an all white face, bro. Like they look like them Tennessee Walkers and shit, bro. But man, them whole man, but them horses, I love that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I stand corrected, bro. Ram right, bro. It's lure racing, not a drag sprint. But yeah, man, them horses are wild too, bro.
He said is what?
It's called lure racing, not drag sprint. I was completely out of line on that
Not a
one, but
lure
hey,
racing with
appreciate you, Ram.
yeah,
Yeah.
with the little rag on the ground and shit.
Hmm.
Pulled by that damn mechanical string.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they just use a little plastic flag. But yeah, same concept.
Yeah.
They just
Yes,
try to
sir.
keep
I
it.
seen I seen these motherfuckers here. I don't usually watch nothing but like a bunch of animal shit like Animal Planet, Discovery, all that shit I watch. A&E though. Other than the animal shit, I watch A&E and shit, but I seen these motherfuckers on here with the motherfuckers training no getting exercise to their captive cheetahs with them things.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's when I first seen them. That was years ago. That's when
Yeah,
I first seen them. And the next thing you know, they was using them with dogs. I was like, that's a hell of an idea.
yeah, yeah.
Because they working captive cheetahs. That's what them
Yeah,
things is when I seen it.
they use the cheetahs for them gazelles.
Yeah, but they got these folks, these was captive ones they had.
Yeah, yeah,
And you
no,
know, these was white folks. And the motherfuckers had them doing that shit for fun, man. They wouldn't they, you
that
know,
them Arab
they don't
immigrants.
feed them raw. They don't even feed them raw. They feed them everything dead already.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's what they wanted to do to keep their exercise right without building their prey drive up even more.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man. Hey, we've been cooking for 2.5 hours. I'm hitting the road an hour and a half. I'm sliding to goddamn Denver, Colorado. I want y'all to do is lock in with me. You feel me?
Yes,
Smash
sir.
that button. Share this to your people. We're going up Monday night. We're gonna go up at 8:30 on Monday. That's the new date. Monday. Monday 8:30. We locking in. And we calling it Monday Madness or Masculine Monday. We go pontificate with the brothers. Whatever they feel is the best name. But Monday we going up. That's the new night, and well, we're gonna do a wrap up of the weekend. We're gonna be able to tap in on this boxing tip because y'all know that's my passion.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, and we go really just delve into these dogs because we got the weekend to really, you know what I'm saying, get in on the knowledge and lock in on the great channels like the Twins and the Rosterman Boom. Salute to the Rosterman Boom, to the motherfucking Max.
Yeah, so
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. So we got the information, we got the reach to delve into these brothers, but the new date is Monday. Monday Madness. We locking in. We claiming it right now. Monday Madness. Right now it is June 30th. I believe that's the date. June 30th. Monday Madness. We locking in Monday 8:30. That's the new date. We're not gonna do Friday night the spot anymore because it's stepping on a bunch of brothers' toes with their channels. Also, the fact that I am currently locked in with this road work, and it's kind of shaking me up on some things. So Monday Madness, we locking in 8:30. I want y'all brothers to be in there, the sisters, be in there. Let's get this Discord. It's not just a dog thing. We building nothing but masculine men and divine feminine women. And with that being said, Brother JT, let the people know where they can find you.
yes, sir. Well, I'm just on Facebook and YouTube. You feel me? JT APBT, man. JT APBT.
Yes,
Yes, sir. That's where you find me, man.
M1, brother M1, bless the people.
YouTube, M1 Samurai, M1.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Brother Samurai.
Hey y'all, you can find me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and now TikTok. And just look for the Samurai logo on there, man. I don't know the logos really look similar to it. And then my days that I typically try to rock with is Wednesdays for the sip and chills. Thursday I try to release the interviews. And then on Sundays, I try to release like a weekly wrap up, and it's kind of more of just like my philosophies on there, man. Soul, I also want to say thank you for having me on here once again tonight, bro. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, if y'all brothers could give me 5 minutes after the live so we can wrap, I appreciate it. Hey, man, this has been the spot number 7 with all of the disruptions and the wavering and being, you know what I'm saying? We over here, we're being like water, as Bruce Lee would say, be like water. You know what I'm saying? Being able to perform with everything that life has thrown at us. Hey, man, it's been a spot. look for the new edition on Mondays, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. So on the West Coast, that'll be 5:30 for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Mountain Time, 6:30. You know what I'm saying? Central Time, that will be 7:30 for y'all. Lock in with it. We're locking in, and we're going to put a whole spin on this thing. It's not just a dog thing. It's a catalyst for us to build up men. When we got strong men, we understand that the community is going to flourish. So we locking in on that. Hey, I love y'all people. Much love. Shogun Army, stand strong, stand tall, keep that blade sharp. We slicing to the motherfucker.
Stay dangerous.
Sir. Peace.
Yes, sir.
He got on out of here, did he? He got on out of here. Big head motherfucker cut himself off. Big head scientist. Smart motherfucker. Get your ass back in here.
He on mute.